guys, welcome back to another video. I actually just finished filming the outro for the previous video. I did film that a little bit rushed because my camera was about to die. I'm actually filming on my new DJI camera. It's this one right here. I really like it. I like the size of it and I like that it gets the job done whenever I don't want to have like my Sony camera on hand or whatever. Anyways, I'm excited to start this new weekly reading vlog because I just want it to be just very chill, simple, and just reading the books that I'm in the mood for, because I have made the past few videos reading specific books for this specific video. I kind of just want to go back to just picking whatever I'm in the mood for at the time. So I'm really excited for this video. I'm not gonna lie, last video was a little bit on and off emotionally, so I did the best that I could. And I'm also still learning all of this YouTube stuff, so if you have any tips, leave them in the comments below. Also, if you haven't noticed, the background is a little bit different from what I'm used to filming from. I feel like my reading corner is coming together. So yeah, I'm excited to have this little area for myself and just kind of like my little happy place, if you will. Anyways, going back to this week, I don't really have like a TBR for this video. I honestly just want to go with whatever I feel like picking up at the moment. And yeah, I just have a really good reading time, really. Anyways, enough of an intro. I think this intro is long enough. I think I want to see if I'm able to do my nails now since my toddler is asleep for a few more hours. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I have quite a bit of time before going into work to do this quick update. I finally finished ACOTAR by Sarah J. Maas, and this one I actually read on my Kindle. I finished it this morning. I'm still wrapping my head around it, to be completely honest. I'm still trying to figure out if I actually liked it or if I just read it and quote unquote enjoyed it because everyone else seems to enjoy it. So I don't know, I'm still kind of like battling with my thoughts as I keep processing the book. The first like 40, 45, maybe even 50% of the book, honestly, that's the portion that took me almost 3 years to kind of move from. Meaning that I would start the book, I would read up to like 40% or so, and then I would just put it away because I just wasn't into it. Then a few months later, I would do it again, and then another few months later, I'll do it again. So it's been like 2 or 3 years of that little game. I'm happy that last week I was just able to pick it up and just push myself to move past that point, if that makes sense, because I think around the 51-53% mark is when I noticed myself kind of like, okay, I'm really enjoying this now, and just reading it a little bit faster and kind of getting through it a little bit better. Then we hit like, I want to say 70% or so of the book, and the same thing happened where I'm just like, I'm bored, I don't want to read this, what the heck is happening? But I honestly really wanted to finish it because it's just been so long of me battling with that book. I just wanted to get it over with, so I just pushed myself and finally finished it. Yeah, there's that. I honestly don't know if I want to continue reading the series. If you read the series or if you think that I should continue reading the series, leave me a comment down below with your thoughts or maybe some tips when just reading this, especially from someone who reads mainly romance and like mystery and thrillers. Just let me know if I should continue this series, because I have heard a lot of people, especially at work also, that they really like this series and that I should just push through and continue reading it. Moving on, I have no idea what I want to read now. It's been one heck of a month and I just haven't been feeling like myself lately, so I don't know, I just had to take a break from like reading and also reminding myself that it's okay to take a break and just let yourself be for a few days. I don't know how I'm feeling just yet. I know that I'm not like 100%, but I can say that I feel a little bit better than yesterday. So that's good. Anyways, moving on. I don't know what I'm gonna pick up next, but I do have some ideas. So I kind of want to get back into Tessa Bailey, I think, because she's kind of like my comfort author, where most likely the books that I read from her I'm going to enjoy, and they're very fast reads too. So I think one of her books might be a really good pick from where I'm at right now. So the two books that I have in mind for her are Unfortunately Yours and Fangirl Down. I've hesitated picking this one up because I didn't really really enjoy Secretly Yours, but I saw someone talking about it and it kind of like pumped me up to pick it up. She also said that Secretly Yours wasn't really her favorite, or she didn't really enjoy it, but that this one was really good. So this one is on my radar. And then Fangirl Down, I also heard really great things about this one, so I kind of want to give it a go too. And yeah, see if I can get back on my Tessa Bailey game. Apart from those, I don't know if I have anything else that I'm kind of like gravitating towards right now. I'm looking at my shelves. I still haven't read Ellie Hazelwood, like any books from her in general, but I'm looking at The Love Hypothesis, and that might be a good pick. Also maybe starting the Dreamland Billionaires series is how it's called, with the fine print. And then looking at my TBR, maybe I think I'm gonna pause on Assassin's Blade just because I just came from A Court of Thorns and Roses and I just kind of want to finish processing what I read, and if it's even like a series that I want to continue reading first before jumping into another Sarah J Maas series. There's also Collided by Lauren Asher, which I have on my TBR. I don't know, I have many great options. I don't know what I'll pick, but you'll find out in the next few clips anyways. I almost forgot, I actually did end up doing my nails. I love them. I really love this color, and I used the Olive and June kind of like nail kit that they have. I loved it. Like, it made the whole process so simple and so quick too, which is something that I appreciate. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Just read the prologue and I'm excited for this one. So I think for my next read, I'm gonna go with One by One by Freida McFadden. I got this one over the weekend. I've been wanting to read a Freida McFadden book, but for some reason, I'm not really gravitating towards The Housemaid. And to be quite honest, I think it's because of the hype. Whenever a book is really hyped up, I just kind of stay away from it until it dies down a little bit, and then that's when I get desire to read a little bit. But I did see this one, and I don't think I've seen anyone talk about this one, and when I read it, it kind of seemed up my alley. It seems like a very quick read, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. This one is basically about this woman named Claire, and she just needs a break from life pretty much, and also her marriage is not doing that well either, so she decides to take this trip with some friends, and the car breaks down in the middle of the road and they just start dying, or someone starts killing them one by one, which is hence the title. Yeah, it just seems like a very quick read, and from what I've heard with Freida McFadden is that their books are very easy to follow, easy to read, and that they're bingeable. So hopefully I can get this done in a day or so and just come back with some updates. Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. It's almost 7 p.m. I got off work about an hour ago, so I thought I would give a quick update on where I'm at reading wise. Right now I am reading One by One by Freida McFadden. I've only read about 28 pages. I'm on chapter 5. I love Freida McFadden's writing, at least in this book. This is the first book that I am reading from her. But if all of her books are like this, then I think I might like her, because it was about 10 p.m. last night and I was able to read 30 pages. And on top of that, I drank my sleeping tea. So I mean, that should be an accomplishment in itself. So far, nothing too big has happened. I mean, I'm only on chapter 5, but we've already gotten introduced to all the characters, I believe. It's like 6 of them. They are on their way to the hotel that they're staying in for the vacation. So we'll see what happens, and I'll update you a little bit later, or probably tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. Oh no, it got wet a little bit. It's about 8:30 a.m. I was able to read about an hour. I got a few more chapters read, which is very exciting. this book, I am loving this book. The writing is so easy and the author is kind of keeping me on my toes a little bit. I'm the type of person that likes to figure things out before the end. Like if I'm watching a show that's like about true crime or like a detective show or whatever, I usually like to figure out who the killer was or who the bad guy is before the ending. And I just like to see if I was right or not. It's just a fun thing to do for me. With this one, I've already thrown out some theories out there. Well, not out there, but to my husband. I've kind of like told him some theories. I feel like Freida McFadden has been really good at not giving too much information, because in this book, we're following 6 people, but we're only getting 2 POVs. One is from one of the main characters named Claire, and the other POV, we don't know who it is. It's put out as anonymous. So for example, let me find a page right there. So for example, like see, it says anonymous right there. Those are the 2 POVs that we're getting. Yeah, we don't really know who it might be. We don't even know if it's a woman, if it's a guy. We don't know anything. So that's keeping me on my toes a little bit, which I really like. Right now I am on chapter 18, which is page 125. So I'm about the halfway mark. I don't have that much left. I really want to continue reading, but I do have to make breakfast and go to work. My hope is to be able to read a little bit more during my lunch break. I do have 1 full hour. We'll see if even by tomorrow I'll be able to finish it, because it is getting quite good. Things are happening. I'm trying to connect the dots. Very exciting. So we'll see what happens. What an ending. Happy Friday, first of all, and yes, I'm wearing my Hufflepuff sweatshirt again. I did finish One by One by Freida McFadden, and I absolutely loved it. Remember how I said how I was trying to figure out, or I had an idea of who this like anonymous POV character was? Well, I was wrong. When we finally got to like know the person who's doing the killing is, I was so confused. It literally threw me for a loop, because that person was not in my radar whatsoever. Overall, I really liked it, and I started to get creeped out a little bit like by the end there. I was even getting goosebumps because we were about to like find out who the person doing the killing was. And the author, I feel like, did such a great job at like extending that portion of it and making it kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but just keeping you kind of like in the story while also giving you like these certain clues of what's coming. And I don't know, it gave me like goosebumps. It creeped me out a little bit, but she did a really good job. She did it in a way that it wasn't like annoying, because you know how sometimes authors try to like push something and make it longer than what it needs to be. Freida McFadden did a really good job in this one of giving us, like, keeping us guessing every single time. Twists and turns here and there, and like not even twists and turns, to be honest. I think the plot twist just happened at the end, but just like feeding you information as the anonymous characters POV would come up within the story in itself as well. The 6 main characters in the story just kind of like feeding you information and bits and pieces here and there. That's why I was like, oh, I think I know who it might be and whatnot. But in the end, I was very surprised about the whole thing, to be honest. I couldn't stop reading it last night. I actually went to bed, I think around midnight or past midnight, because I just needed to know. Like, I needed to know how it ended, and I'm glad that I did, because it was just great. Definitely recommend this one if you haven't read it. I think I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. It was great. I loved it. Loved the plot twist. I'm definitely gonna pick up some more Freida McFadden books in the future, so if you have some recommendations, please let me know. I know the book I want to pick up now, and that one is Collided by Lauren Asher. I want to continue reading the Dirty Air series. It's been a series that I'm just wanting to finish, and I'm just gonna stop putting it off. I want to pick this one up next. Formula One, racing. I think it's Enemies to Lovers, is it? No, it's actually, I think, Friends to Lovers, because it says that Sophie, the main character, like puts him in like a friend-zoned situation. And then obviously Liam wants more than just a friendship. And it says that everyone is against our friendship. So maybe it's also forbidden love a little bit. I'm excited for this, and I'll see you soon. Hey guys, it's actually Saturday today. I have a book haul for you. Target was having this like buy two get one free sale on the books. I think it was board games as well and some other stuff. Obviously, I had to go for the books. First book that I got at Target is The Coworker by Freida McFadden. I loved One by One by her, and I knew that I wanted to continue reading some of her books, so this is the one that kind of caught my eye a little bit. The next one that I got was First Down by Grace Riley. I've seen this one around on our Target trips for a little bit now. I wanted to get it since the first time that I saw it, but the copies that they had were like broken and like they just weren't good. So I'm glad that I waited. This one reminds me a little bit of like The Deal, at least like how it's set up, because it's like this football player that is failing a class. I think it's like writing class, and then the female main character basically tutors him. And I believe one of his teammates is actually her ex, so they start fake dating in all the mix. And I don't know, it's just kind of reminded me a little bit of like The Deal by Al Kennedy, so I thought this was going to be a good one to pick up as well. And last from Target, but certainly not least, I did end up getting A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. I did finish ACOTAR a few days ago. I was still debating if I was going to actually continue the series until I went to Target and I saw they had the second book. So I saw it and I was just kind of like, just do it. So I'm gonna continue reading the series. So that was yesterday, and then today we actually spent the mornings at Barnes and Nobles. They were also having like some type of member sale. I don't know if it's a sale, but like premium members would get like 3 times the stamps, and then regular members would get 2 times the stamps. I was on a mission. I knew the books that I wanted to pick up from there, so I'm glad that I found them. The first one that I picked up at Barnes was Heartless by Elsie Silver. You guys know that I've been wanting to read this one since I finished Flawless. I'm super happy that I got it. And I'm actually gonna change my reading plans, and I'm going to pick up Heartless instead of Collided. So we're gonna be reading this one and hopefully give you some of my thoughts later in the video. The next book that I got at Barnes was Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I think this is a new release. I was looking for, I think it's Powerless, the third one in the Chestnut Spring series, and I didn't find it, but I did find this one. And I think the guy on this one is actually Willa's brother, if I'm not mistaken. I've been seeing this one around booktube recently and people seem to be loving it, so I'm excited for this one too. The last book that I got at Barnes was Not Your Average Girl by Becky Lynch, or her actual name Rebecca Quinn. Me and my husband are WWE fans and she's a WWE superstar, so I thought it would be really fun and insightful to read this one and read about her story, and yeah, I thought it would be fun. So those are the books that I got this weekend. Now I think I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and then I'm gonna pick up Heartless by Elsie Silver, and I'll talk to you guys later. I am so excited. It's about to be like 6:30 p.m. I just want to binge read this book all night and all day tomorrow. I literally just read the first chapter and I am hooked. Like, I am so excited for this. I'm gonna finish today's chores like super quickly and then hop in the shower and get ready for bed, even if it's like 8 p.m. and I'm already in bed, just because I need to read this. Hey guys, happy Sunday. It is actually 12 noon, so I wanted to close out the video. I'm just gonna say I am loving this book. I wasn't able to finish it for this vlog, but I will definitely finish it for the next video. So if you want to hear my thoughts on it, make sure to subscribe and keep an eye out for that video for next week. I am loving it. I'm on chapter 23, so yeah, things are getting real. I'm gonna get ready to babysit for a few hours, so I just wanted to get this outro out of the way so I can be able to focus on babysitting for the rest of the day and maybe do some more reading today. If you made it this far, leave a comment with the bat emoji because I feel like I need to celebrate finally finishing ACOTAR, and I thought that would be the most appropriate one. But as always, I appreciate you so much for watching. I hope you'll have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.
You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer dragon for me.